You know what's funny? I recorded a whole video with the mic way over there. So that was worthless. So let's do it again. Maybe it'll be better this time. Who knows? Who can say? Who can say? So you may notice by my pallor, I went to the beach yesterday. I do not go to the beach very often. I wish I could, but I have too much to do. I work a lot. I think I've said that a few times before. But yesterday was our anniversary, so we said, we're going to the beach. Boom. We only went to the beach for half a day because we did some other stuff first, some other fun stuff. We went out to eat, which we also don't do very often. We went to this really nice cevicheria. It's funny because it's a cevicheria, and I've never had their ceviche. I always get seafood. I get fish a la plancha. I get fried fish, basically unbreaded fried fish with whatever it comes with because it is delicious. They do such a great job. Anyway, we go to the beach. Now, in the United States, I have all sorts of beach equipment that I am very proud of. It is a very well-defined set of stuff. It is easy to set up, but it is vast in its quality and what it does for us, right? We got this great cooler. We got this really great umbrella. We got these really great chairs that are easy to carry. It doesn't weigh 1 billion pounds. We always know exactly what kind of things we're going to bring in our cooler to last the entire day. We got our music, and the music hangs from the thing. And anyway, we don't do that here. Why don't we do that here? It doesn't make any sense. It is so much easier to just get a ride to the beach. You get out, you have your bag with 2 towels, and basically, you can bring your speaker if you want to, but I'll talk about that in a second. You get out, you go down, and you find out where you want to be, and you find and they'll find you actually, the dueña or the dueño, the owners of the many, many umbrellas with chairs. Okay? And they will come and say, hey, where do you want to be? Oh, I want to be right there. Okay, cool. If you're going to be there for a whole day, the place we went is usually $8 for the whole day. So for $8, you don't have to set up any chairs. You don't have to set up the umbrella. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's already there. It works. It's not broken. It's not beautiful, but who cares, And generally, if it's not too busy, you're right up at the water's edge. It is so well done. It is so simple and so easy and so nice to have. But we went for half day, and we talked them down to $4. They always want $5 for a half day, even though it's $8 for a whole day. But hey, they're trying to feed a family, so $4. There you go. That got us 3 chairs and a nice big umbrella. So we sit down, and almost immediately the vendors will start coming. And you have you basically have 2 kinds of vendors. You have the pushy ones, and you have the ones that stick around for a while, as far as they don't get chased off the beach. So my favorite vendors are the old guys selling beers and waters and sodas. Because they'll walk by with their little cooler on their shoulder, and you say, hey, I need to get set up for the day. And what we did yesterday is we said, hey, I want a little cooler here with 6 beers, 4 waters. They said, awesome, $16. We'll bring the thing over. We'll make sure you got a pop top. We'll make sure you got a ton of ice in there. We'll take care of everything. And they did. And it was awesome, And if you are there for the full day, they'll keep checking back with you and go, oh, you're running out of beers? You're running low? You want some more? I'll go get you some more. They take care of you. And because they take care of you, you take care of them and give them a little bit more, a little bit more. I don't even need to tip these guys because they know what they're doing, right? And like I said, I always stick with the old guys that are doing this. They have more attention to detail. They clean up the junk when it's done. They take the bottles, plastic, glass. They take the bottle tops. They make sure everything gets thrown away into the proper receptacles and not just laying on the beach. I've seen some other younger people not give a crap about like plastic flying down the beach and stuff. But the old guys, they take care of stuff. I like them a lot. And then after that, the food people will start coming. And most of them are not pushy, right? They're going to be selling, what are they going to be selling? They're going to be selling bojos, peanuts in lime and hot sauce. They shake it all up for you and everything. Give you a little thing of peanuts. They're really delicious. Hervitas, which are crispy lima beans, like deep fried lima beans. They're delicious. It's super good. And they do the same thing with those. You chili and lime and hot sauce, that kind of thing. Ice cream and shaved ice called granizados. You want to be careful of the granizados because you don't know. They tell you that ice is from clean water, but you cannot be entirely sure. And maybe it's become unclean because it is a big thing of ice, and they got this manual mechanism to shave the ice. And it's awesome and it's wonderful. But I got to tell you, I know people who've gotten very sick off of it. It's delicious. And then tomorrow, you're going to be standing around the bathroom a lot. So be careful. Be careful. What else do they sell? Oh, man. Coco helado. And my favorite thing in the whole world is empanadas. I don't know what's going on, but empanadas are not as prevalent as they used to be on the beach. Used to be people walking around. Yesterday, I only saw one guy with empanadas. They were only queso, which is not my favorite. And he did not seem really enthused about selling it. He seemed like somebody was making him do it, like his mom told him to go do it, and he didn't feel like it. So he's just walking around going, empanadas. I mean, literally like that, to that level. I just knew what he was selling because I saw it in his arm. But I decided not to get it because I had eaten a lot at the restaurant we went to. So I did not. And plus, I'm drinking a lot of beer. There's also vendors that want to sell you a lot of other stuff, too. So they want to sell, the worst one, the massages. For some reason, the massage people, those vendors, they don't like to take no for an answer. Yesterday, they were very good. They only came by one time, and we just said no, and they just kept walking, which is great. That's what most vendors do. But I've been there several times where the massage people do not want to take no for an answer. They will continue to talk to you after you say no. You say no a second time, and sometimes you got to get a little bit blunt with them and say, no, move along, And it's super annoying when that happens. I don't like doing that. But most other vendors, they're like, they'll come up and say, hey, I got this thing. And you just say, no, thank you. Now, even that becomes a pain when there's a lot of them. And if you're in the center part, the most popular parts of the beach, where the vendors are just like thick as flies, man, and it is every minute and 30 seconds somebody stops by trying to sell you something. Sometimes they're waiting in frickin' line to sell you something. But honestly, mostly the beach-going experience is quite good here. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy that, I can get beers on the beach. I can get whatever I want on the beach. People will go get it for you and everything. And it isn't super expensive experience. And you're helping out local people. And I like that a lot too. So that's what the beach going experience was like for me yesterday. It's what it's like usually for us. There's also like people who go around and talk about like, we can go ride the banana boat, or you can go and do these excursions. I have not been on many excursions. I am not a very trusting individual when it comes to how is your safety in the hands of these individuals. Like, I don't know these people. And I've seen some crazy crap happen to people like on jet skis and stuff. But I will eventually do it, and I'll share it with you and let you know what I think. So let me know how you like the new lighting, and let me know if this was an interesting topic or not. And a lot of people aren't subscribed yet. Once again, I totally get it. I appreciate you watching, period. All right. Talk to you later. I can't even find the damn thing.